Hey, hi all. Welcome to my YouTube channel where I help Shopify entrepreneurs scale their business well with AI and how they can make the processes more smooth and make more money. All right, in this quick tutorial, I'll quickly explain how you can implement a customer support chatbot for Shopify, which helps them with order tracking and be answering like all the questions that are manual questions, right? So this is the chatbot that we will be implementing, which is so I'll be using Allbirds as our example store. So let's have a use case first. So basically, let's say you sell shoes with like custom artwork on them. Each of your customer has got their own artwork, so they will send their artwork or whatever design to you, and then you with a bunch of artists will actually try to bring that onto the shoes, and then you will ship it basically up to these customers. So basically, your staff has like which is going to consist of a lot of artists for sure, has to work on each of the order and then update the status of the order in the CRM, whatever you use, which is probably Airtable, any Zendesk or HubSpot or even Trello, so anything. So if your customers need like more changes, they can let you know through comments, which is like through emails. But if we make it like more scalable, we'll have a Trello integration, which is gonna we will have in this tutorial. So let's see if these chatbot is not implemented, then what are the problems that we have usually in a normal business use case. So we'll see a lot of orders for sure, which is like manually letting the customers know about their orders, which is okay, this particular order has been shipped, this particular order is still being worked upon, this particular order is in transit, right? Manually conversations between these customers, which actually gives like delays in the replies, which actually lessens the customer satisfaction, right? It makes the overall experience bad. So how do we solve it then? So basically we will implement a order tracking and an AI knowledge based chatbot. So we'll implement order tracking in this tutorial. For the AI knowledge base, we'll implement in the next tutorial, which will be coming up. So, all right, if you're new to this channel, please subscribe and like so that you have more of this content at your doorstep. And then you can definitely scale your business with this sort of content. All right, so let's basically start with what does the chatbot do. So basically, chatbot will help us with order tracking, which is we will have a customer integration with Trello, which I'll quickly explain, and then it will also have a AI knowledge based chatbot, which will come to in the next tutorial. And then what technologies have we used, what tools have we used to actually implement this up? So number one, we are using Voiceflow to build a lot of this agents, right? If you go through my tutorial series, that is chatbot series, all of these are implemented using Voiceflow, so I highly recommend the tool. Then in this tutorial, we'll use Trello as our integration. Last time we did Airtable. And then obviously Shopify for online store and processing and accepting orders. All right, so let me just quickly show you what the chatbot looks like, and then we'll start with basically explaining that up, how we can build this up. All right, so I'm on to the Allbirds website now. This is the bot. So basically, I will just start over. All right, so it greets you with a quick message, which is, "Hey, how can I help you?" And then we have two options: "Where is my order?" and "Need help." So let's go with "Where is my order?" So basically, it asks, of course, do you have the order number? This is going to change the variants and everything that messages that we actually will add will change from time to time. So let's go and check with the orders. I'll quickly have this up. All right, so I am in my Shopify orders. Now you see this is the order section. Now I will go to this order, which has been placed by me itself just to demo test it up. So I'll quickly go through this. So you see, this is the particular order that we have, which is 5770. So I'll quickly copy this up and I will paste it in the chatbot section. So let's go to the chatbot and then I'll paste like 5770 and then basically wait a moment, we are fetching your order details. Greetings, Sriniket. It basically gave me my name. Can you please share the email you use for the order? So basically, we are trying to do basically a two-step verification before we actually share them their order details, so that anybody who has come up on the website or the chatbot cannot just randomly type the order IDs and then get the details, right? So if we go and type like the proper email that we have used for the order, the chatbot should be able to get our status. So okay, I gave my email. It's taking. Thanks for the order confirmation. Please wait a moment. We are checking your order status. So basically, view order status that is in to do. Do you need to request any modifications to the order? Yes and no. So basically, I'll quickly show you how this status has been brought up. Okay. So we have our Trello integration over here. So basically, this is the Trello integration that we have, which is this is the particular order ID, and we are using this convention, which is hash particular order ID as the card heading, and then you will have whatever details in the description, and then basically your artist can just work on this particular card, and then he will mark it, or basically they will mark it in like done state, right? So if we go and check now, next time, this will be in the done state. So basically whenever customers will be able to check this order status again, what they will see is in the done state, which is view order status going to be in done state. So this will change based on wherever they move this card, which is the Trello card. So this is again dynamic, right? We are fetching the order details at runtime through a Trello API. I'll quickly show you how we did that. And this is how we have been actually tracking the order and letting your customers know where is their order, how, like, when are they going to get it, right? Every single aspect of the order mechanisms. So okay, so now there's also one more functionality that I wanted to show you, which is, so let's say my order is getting processed for sure. I already know okay, this is in a progress, like in progress mode. And then I actually wanted to send some request with my order, which is, let's say I want to add more designs on my shoes, or maybe let's say I want to add like change a design on my shoes. So basically, do you want to request any modification to the order? Let's say yes. Okay, kindly provide any specific alterations you would like to see in the order. Your detailed input will assist us in creating a more accurate portrayal, right? Because this is like a design. All right, so I would basically, let me just quickly type, like to add a few more designs like stars, and a rainbow, and a woodpecker on my shoes. All right. So I'll just quickly type it and then I will press enter. Okay. Thanks. Your order has been updated. Do you want to request any more changes? So this will keep going on once you think ki, I am fully satisfied with whatever I want it on that particular shoe. And then once I completely figure that out, okay, I'll quickly go through no thanks. So if you go through no thanks, this chatbot will end. And then the good thing is everything will be updated in terms of comment. So basically all the artists that have been working on this particular card will actually see what are the new changes that are coming up, so that they will actually understand what is the next thing that they need to do, and then you can have the best customer feedback. So you can actually get customer feedback at the very real time and implement it, and then serve it to actually like have more customer satisfaction, right? So this is what the chatbot does. Pretty basic again in terms of functionality. Now we'll quickly explain how we did this up. All right, let's get into the implementation now. I'll quickly show up how we build this up. All right, I'm in my Voiceflow dashboard. Let me just quickly go through all the steps that we did. So basically, we are setting up the API keys, the Shopify API key, the Trello API key, the Cloudflare URL. So I'll give you a quick thing, which is I'm using Cloudflare just to host my APIs, but you can definitely call the external APIs through Voiceflow API step. It's just that I wanted to have some sort of security in between and kind of have more functionalities in place. So, all right, that is not recommended, but I mean, it's up to you how you want to kind of implement it. Then we'll have a quick start, which is a home screen. You see the logo, and then you see a greeting message, and then you see two options, which is where's my order and need help. All right. The need help is going to get worked upon in the next tutorial series, wherein we will build AI knowledge base. And then where's my order will actually ask you to input the order ID, the order number, which is Shopify order number. It will validate if the Shopify order number is valid, which is one. It has got nothing special fancy characters and nothing. It is like plain order ID. And then post that once we have a clean order ID, which is like a valid order ID, we're showcasing a message which is wait a moment, we're fetching your order details, and then we're giving a API call to the Shopify API, which is internally using Cloudflare Worker. What it does is basically ask a particular order ID as an input, the payload, and then we are actually fetching the details and storing it in this variable, which is this one, next order. Then we are actually checking if the particular order has got response, which is if the order is valid or not. If it is valid, we'll go to this step, which is set all the properties of the order, which is set the order ID, set the name, set the last name, and set the email. If it is not, we'll quickly ask to re-enter the order ID because that was not valid. And then we'll give a quick message which is hey first name, because we already confirmed that it's valid. And then we are checking if the particular email, the order email, matches with the particular input email, because this step ensures this nobody can access the order details right away by just randomly typing the order IDs in the chatbot. It's just that we want to verify it again if the particular order was actually done by this customer, right? So we are asking the input email. So we're checking over here, which is check if input email matches with the order email. Then we are checking over here, quick JavaScript comparison. By the way, you can use expressions, and then you can use some block of JavaScript code right away over here. Then we are showing up a message which is thanks for confirming your order. Hold on for a moment, we are checking up the status of the order. So what this API step does is actually fetches the card details, the Trello card details on whatever board that is in. So whatever list that the card is in. So if the card is in this step, then we'll basically fetch out in progress and the card ID, the specific Trello card ID. If the card is in this step, we'll again fetch up, in this case, like to do and the card ID. So this is what the logic does, the Cloudflare API, right? So I will share both of these APIs, whatever APIs that I've used as a Cloudflare worker in code, which will be on our website. If you want to tweak it in any other way, feel free to do it. It's just that you need to replace those API keys and like all the other secret details, right? And then use it up. All right. So one good thing is if we are having any issues, we'll quickly show up over here again, same as a last response variable. And then this is like a quick template for now, but if it's like more production bot, we will have some realistic messages over here. Then we are checking up with the, basically we are fetching whatever we have fetched the order status, we are showcasing up over here, which is order status. And then we're actually checking if the customer has got any order related changes. So if they want like specifically anything to be edited in the order or anything to be done differently. So basically we'll ask them to input whatever changes that they want, which is an order request changes variable. And then post will do one thing, which is again give an API call to the Trello API, which sets the particular comment, which sets the particular changes as a comment in that particular card. So in this case, if I wanted to have changes in this particular order, so what I will do is quickly call the Trello comment API for a specific card, passing that card ID, and I will quickly give them the text. So that's what it does. And then if you see the step, so this is what we are passing, which is the message and the card ID. So basically the message is the order changes, the card ID is the Trello card ID. And then we'll give you a quick message, which is thanks for your order, right? Thanks for updating the order. If you need like any more help, this is what again the flow will continue. So basically we'll have all the changes in the pipeline. If you need like more changes, if you don't, we'll quickly escape the flow. So, yep, that's it for the complete tutorial on how we build this up. If you need like more questions, if you have like more questions, to be honest, on this chatbot, feel free to reach me out in the comment section. More than happy to help you out. And if you want to work with me, absolutely. There's a calendar link that you can there's a free consultation call that I usually do, and we'll have it over call then. All right, thanks, and please subscribe to the channel. Means a lot to me. Thanks. Bye.